now if Mr. Pillai is available, I would like to ask him this concept of design thinking, how it is going to help and small and medium scale enterprises.
Basically,
will it help them or not?
Basically, what we have seen design industry as is for look and image.
Yeah. Yes.
It basically goes for look and image. So that is what is very deeply entrenched in the minds of anybody who goes into design thinking. And when the process of digitization and internet happened, then it got restricted to UI and UX. But design thinking is a thought process which you need to inbuild into yourself. Break that silo thinking of it has to do with design, it has to do with image, it has to do with graphic, it has to do with a picture. Design thinking is not that. It is not about looks and image. It is about giving a solution. And what is the solution based on? Because if you're looking at any industry across the board, whether it is in the B2B segment or B2C segment, it has to benefit the end user. We need to tweak our thought process to that extent, break that thing that it is about image and graphics, and see how you're going to help the end user with it. So this is where the big difference comes. Unfortunately, in the Indian context, we haven't been able to understand what is design thinking. Most probably we get carried away by the jargons that are being used. And it's become a new fashion statement, design thinking, just like AI has suddenly started catching up. Everything is talking about AI, AI, AI. And I say there's no AI happening. There's nothing called AI. But of course, that is besides the point. So we need to actually change our thought process.
So it's important that design thinking becomes a community, a collaborating form rather than an individual achievement.
Yeah, which is what I was also saying, that the end user has always to be kept in mind. Now here, when Mr. Bhushan said, I am a part manufacturer, but I found a solution to whom I am supplying. He's the end user, and he is making it for some other person. So he wants a continuity in the process. So the end user has always to be in mind. Now, I don't want to be sound picking up, but there's this very fine line between designing and specialization. How would you define designing and specialization? Because Priyanka was saying waste management. Now that's a specialization you're doing and optimizing your waste to create something out of it or make it useful. That's a specialization. Does that?
No, designing to not create the waste.
Designing not to create the waste. Yeah. So that's a specialization.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And similarly, when Mr. Pathak was also saying, he said a specific task. Whether it is finance or all that. Again, there comes specialization there. This is where we say that design thinking, the way I want to look at it. But what I'm actually looking at is specialization that is happening. I am specializing myself to do something where I have zero waste management. Or I have specialized in ensuring better accountancy. That is design thinking. There's a very fine line.
No,
that's a good design.
I have in my.
I think I would like to just add one point. See, I heard Priyanka, I heard all of you. There is no doubt design thinking is good as an approach for businesses.